Good morning. I am meteorologist Steve Krasinowski. I am here with your storm scoop from Weather Briefings. It is October 5th, 2020. And we're going to call this one Back to the Tropics. I wonder what we'll be talking about today. We've only been saying for weeks now that the next 10 days or so are going to really start popping up. So let's start talking about the popping. Over the weekend, we had some occurrences. This is Tropical Depression 26. We expect this soon to be Delta. Again, we're on the Greek alphabet, and it's on its way into the Gulf of Mexico. Still wondering what a few days post-front will do to the northern piece of this storm as the heat engine, but time will tell. 2020 is doing its best job to catch 2005 on the number of named storms. A record 10th landfall expected late next week with this storm, so this is one to keep an eye on. And unfortunately, it's already in areas that have been getting a ton of rainfall from systems, so not good, not good. Here is a bigger piece, a bigger idea, a bigger look at what's going on out there. We have gamma and gamma circulation modifying everything on going around in the Gulf here. Its environments, including the steering, the shear, all of that. Here's our tropical depression. Here's our steering flow. So the activity we discussed has arrived. And it's becoming clear to me that we're going to be talking a lot about 92L this week. So another system. There's a lot that we still don't know, but it's likely to have more favorable environment than Gamma did. So in terms of sea surface and friction with land, it'll definitely be worth watching if you're along the Gulf Coast. Right, here are the spaghetti plots. It could be anywhere at this point. We need to just kind of dig into specifics and timing and overall impact. So it's also the speed. It's how fast it's moving. One of the issues we're going to have to look at in terms of intensity. If it's moving quickly, it won't be over those warmer waters so long, so it won't intensify so much. Faster moving storm will have less time to weaken, so, it's a double-edged sword. See what happens where it's sitting. Usually, Gulf of Mexico storms move slowly, but 95th percentile storm motions are respectable 15 to 20 knots, which is pretty quick. And according to the real-time North Atlantic Ocean statistics by storm from College State University, we've now surpassed the average annual Atlantic ACE, which is the accumulated cyclone energy for an average season. It took 26 storms to do it, though. An average season has half that many. This basically means that although there were many, many storms this year, they weren't all that strong. It's fascinating. Thankfully, our new storm looks to buck that trend, because one of our defining features of the hurricane season has been many storms have intensified right up until landfall. But like I said, it doesn't look like it's going to happen here. This is Laura, just as an example how it intensified and the waters, the sea surface temperatures ahead of it near shore. It's very interesting to kind of compare what's going on now in some of these closer landing storms. Last thing I want to do, we haven't done this in a while, is run through a model together. The idea is to get ahead of things, right? So let's see what we got going on here. We have our invest down here. Starting to take shape. It's pretty good. Some leftover showers that affected southern New England. What we're going to do is push everything through. So let's just adjust it. Okay, this isn't a Tuesday morning. Again, pretty quiet across most of the country. High pressure dominating. Things are stirring in the Gulf, and then a quick cutter into Maine, bringing some showers into the northeast Thursday night or Wednesday evening. And again, nothing too much until we have landfall on maybe Thursday or so. of the first bands with the looks like Friday landfall of this storm, Delta air. And, it's just you want to kind of look at going back and forth just to see the angle that it's coming in on, because flooding will definitely be an issue. It tries to bottom out, but 987 at landfalls, a weak category 5, I believe, without looking at the chart off the top of my head. And then that moisture, I believe, hits the mid-Atlantic before scooting off. Let's see. Yep, again. High pressure up here is keeping things in place for the Northeast. It still needs rain, still needs precip. Soon, if you keep going, and I wouldn't trust anything beyond, anywhere near here, but there's the snow. Like clockwork. Anyway, that's it for today. Meteorologist Steve Kusanowski.